The new 6v6 dynamic queue test is the most fun I've had in Overwatch by a long shot. I played 22 games over 2 days and it solved the single biggest flaw of OpenQ, match quality. Locking the lobby into a 2-2-2 format with a 1-3-2 fallback means the matchmaker actually knows what role you're playing before you spawn. Out of all 22 matches, not a single game fell back to 1-3-2. Even if it did in ranked, I'd bet one of those 3 TPS players would swap to tank just to save their SR. What surprised me most were the queue times. Support queues spiked to 4 to 5 minutes, matching DPS queue times. That tells me one of 2 things. Either requiring 4 tanks per match is training the system, or support players are finally coming back to the mode. As a tank main, playing 6v6 feels so freeing. Having 2 tanks distributes the frontline responsibility. Synergies feel incredible when executed right. And keep in mind, I didn't play the original Overwatch, I started playing back in 2025. I just love 6v6 as a format. Putting 100% of the game's frontline pressure on one person in 5v5 made tank the most brutal, miserable role in Overwatch. There shouldn't be a player in the match with more agency than the rest of the team. That's absurd. 6v6 doesn't make the game quote-unquote easier, it just replaces no-skill counter-swapping with actual tactical chaos and team play. Now, 6v6 isn't perfect yet. The balance has a long way to go, especially with Overwatch 2 era tanks. Heroes designed for 5v5 have massive self-sustain, high kill potential, and heavy mitigation. Take Mauga for example. Why on earth did Blizzard buff Overrun for this test? Mauga is easily the most frustrating tank in 6v6, if not the whole game. It feels like Blizzard is so terrified of double shield returning that they're overbuffing non-barrier tanks. So, will 6v6 actually replace 5v5? Possibly. Game director Aaron Keller made it clear that he is worried about splitting the player base. If a balanced 6v6 dynamic queue sits alongside 5v5, the player base will split because once people try 2-2-2 with proper role queue, the 27 will inevitably increase. 5v5 comes down to who dies first. 6v6 comes down to actual tactical strategy and teamwork. Should Overwatch officially switch back to 6v6 as the main mode? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.